In the previous videos we've seen how to make changes to the style sheet within the Google development tools, but that doesn't change the CSS on your site. In this video I want to show you how to make those changes happen on your site so that everybody sees them. Now we're going to start off first by changing a style here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this link here. This is a widget link. The widget, WordPress widget, is the metadata one. What I want to do is I want to basically get rid of the no underline. I want to put an underline under all my links. Now that item is selected, so we can see down here the match CSS rules. The text decoration is none, and we need to go in and change that. So I'm going to just click on the styles CSS 1776. and we can see the code here. If I actually change that none to underline, then we've managed to get the underlines here. So how do we make that change on our actual site? Well, if first off we check the number, the line number here is 1778. Let's go in and log into our WordPress site, and we'll go to Appearance Editor, and we can actually edit the style sheet in the editor. Okay, now this is the styles CSS file for my theme. If by any chance that wasn't selected, you can select it down here. You can see the styles, just click on the styles there and it will load up here. Now unfortunately this editor doesn't have line numbers, so there's a couple of ways we can do this. We could copy, Control A and C, Control C to copy, and we'll load up a text editor that does have line numbers, and I use Notepad++. It's a free text editor that it works for PC and for Mac. So let me just close all these and we'll create a new one. Okay, I'm going to just paste in my code. Now if we go back to this, we can see it's line 1778. So let's scroll to 1778. 1778, here we are. This is the one here, and I want to just change that to underline, and I'm going to Control A in here, Control C to copy, back to the dashboard, Control A and a delete key to get rid of that, and I'm going to paste in the updated file and just click on the update file link there. Now when that's saved, if we go back to our site and we refresh it, note this underline here is only because of what was put in here. If we change that to none again, you can see that that disappears, but we have changed now the actual CSS file for this page. So if we refresh it, we should find the underlines appear now for our links. And there we have it. The CSS has been updated on the server. Now if you didn't want to have to copy to a text file and make the change there and then paste it back, another way you can do it is, let's have a look. This is the area we want to change, and we can just copy a bit of text that is close to where we want to change. And this is a class for widget, the links within a widget, so that should be unique. If I go back to the editor in WordPress and just click at the start of the file, what I can do is F3 in Google Chrome and then paste in the text I want to find. There we are, and it's found it here automatically. Now that is the one that we've already changed. I can show you that by just changing it back to none, updating the file, and then going back and reloading the web page. Those underlines now will have disappeared again. There you can see the underlines have gone. So all I did was go to the style sheet, F3 to search for the bit of code which is for the class widget, links within a widget. There we are. Underline, update file, and then go back to our site and refresh, and we should have our links back again. and there we have it. Of course, and a third way we could do this is let's make some more changes. Let's inspect this element, and what I want to do here is I want to add a hover. Now I want to add a hover here, but I want it to apply to the widget a hover, and I'm going to do something we saw in an earlier tutorial. Just change the background color to yellow, and then I'm going to change the border top to dashed, and let's just turn this state on so I can see what's happening. Change it to dashed, thin, black. Okay, so what I've done there is I've changed the style sheet so that we've now got this. All I would do if I wanted to make the changes to the permanent style sheet is find the code that I added, which is this, copy it, and if I go over to the style sheet, I can add in those styles here. Let me just edit this. Background color, the border top, remove that, and I've now made changes to this style sheet, so I can just go into, click within the style sheet, Control A to copy, Control A to select all, Control C to copy, and then Control A, delete that and paste in the new one. And now if we go back to the website, let's close this, we'll refresh the website. We should find now that that background yellow dashed black line appears when we mouse over these links, and as you can see it does. Okay, so that's a few different ways to get your CSS changes live on your website.